Yeah, good day, guys. Welcome back to Eco Graphic Design Training. I believe we're all doing great today. And happy Sunday to you. Right now, I came with another amazing video on how you can come up with a particular design on your Canva. We all know that Canva is getting updated, and this is making a Canva application go ahead of other application. Pixel Lab are so amazing. It's one of the application I like most. But working with the Canva, Canva get a lot of updating that is making it more faster ahead of other application. Look at the blending mode. Look at the blurring aspect of it, making it more, and that it has a lot of template. Even if you are using a Canva Pro, you don't need to search for any element again. You just go directly looking for whatever you want, just type it. As long as you know the keywords to search for, you will see the results you actually wanted. So today I came with amazing video. As I said, everything was gotten here on Canva. So I will show you how you can use both the internal and external resources on this Canva to come up with a particular design. And another thing I love about Canva is you don't need to be looking for font. Everything is already embedded there. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So I'm going to Canva. This is my Canva, as you can see. Canva template, Canva interface. So gotten here, you click on plus sign, then you come to customized. That customize will allow you to set the size you actually wanted. So this is 120 by 120. This is a square size. Then it has to be created. After creating it, then the next thing is to go on with the other resources. But I want to look for the background we're going to use first. Just click on the element at the bottom. Then you search for background. Search for background. So here you can see or we say gradient. Let's search for gradients. So you can see a lot of amazing gradients here, or we put a blue gradient. So let's see. Yeah. So this is perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. As you can see, this is a lot of templates, so which we can use, and I will check and just use the one I will like. So let's take it for instance, I want this. So it has to be rotated, you see. Then I will increase the size to fit in. Okay. So perfect. Perfect. So this is done, right? So now click on here and you click on upload. Now accessing your gallery directly. Then we are going to bring all these elements one after the other. So I'm bringing all these elements at once. You can see at once I'm bringing them. So everything will be uploaded here. See, everything will be uploaded here now. Everything. Although we can do this on our Pixel Lab as well, there's a trick I normally use on how you can import more than one element. So very, very easy. So you can do that again when it's come to okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, fine. So now what we're going to do is to bring this element. We're going to bring it here, as you can see. So I'm bringing it here. We'll go to transparent. So we're going to, before transparent, we can send the position. So backward, so that we'll have this at the top. On getting this at the top, then we'll go to transparent. So reduce, just release, and let's see. Okay, sorry. Tap here. So on tapping here, you can go to transparent. Then we'll reduce it. Very good. I send the first one at the back, then I position this on top of it. Now I have this result. Very good. So as you are doing your work, one thing I want you to be doing, as I do teach you on the Canva, on the Pixel Lab, just make sure that you lock all your resources. I mean, you're locking all those resources one after the other. So the next thing is that this one is a table. So I search for this table. It's all about familiar with the app, and when you search, you see it. So, and I'm going to show you another thing now. Click on plus sign, and then you click on element, then search table, or you say, let's say burger table. So let's look at that. Just search anything, anything, anything. You can see a lot, right? So which you can even remove but let's say table. Let's look at the table. Maybe we can see one. You see, this is one. You can see what I'm talking about. This is one. Look at this. So this can also be used if you want to use it. You can see. You look at it, but it's just that the size, and you can crop it. If the size is just like that, you can crop it. So you just make sure that the thing is coming like this. You click down, and that one will give you avenue to position it. You can see. So depend on what you can use, and I'm going to teach you how we can use different table for that. Are you getting it? So we're going to send this to the back. So let it go to the middle. Then we position this top. Sorry. Let me come in place. So let reselect, please. I don't want anything to jam pack. Okay, fine. So now this one will be positioned here, and on position it, you go to the locking area, then you have a lock. Are you getting it? Just lock. So everything is perfect. Now go back to, we're not searching anything. I'm going to still use what I just show you. So we're bringing this one in. So we'll bring it in. So bringing it in, you position it on top of this thing. Then you go to lock. Make sure you lock it. So after locking it, then you go back, heading back to your gallery, and to the where you are selecting. Then you position this circle, rough circle. So you can just, you get it here on Canva if you are using a Canva Pro. So after that, I want to bring the next element. Okay, not this. I think this is it. Okay, this is a kind of a indicator, arrow indicator. So okay, cool. So now after that, we come here, we lock this as well. Everything is cool. Now we are going to, this is where we are going to deal with our font, the kind of font that we're going to use. So take it for instance, you need to think of the fonts that are suitable, that can go along with what you are designing. You don't need to be stressing yourself unnecessarily, but just make sure that you're familiar with the font. And as I said, the only thing I love about Canva is they having amazing font. So just go to the text area. Then we have a font called intro. So let me say heading. Then we are going to edit. So let's say intro. No, sorry. Let's say beef. You can see, right? So after beef, you go to the font. Then we have a font called intro. So let's look at it. I want to use different fonts here, but I'm thinking of using intro rust baseline. I think that will be okay. We have a lot of intro anyway, and as you can see, if it is a pixel lab, you might not be able to see something of this nature. You understand? So let's look at this, or let's select this. So after that, After that, the next thing we're going to do is to just position it to the center here. Sorry, please. So the font, I don't like it. I want to choose another one. Let me see this. Okay, is this okay? I don't like it because Trust Intro is a font family. It's a family name. So I've seen the one I actually like. So I will position this one here. Then I will go to the color area and give it a white color. So after giving it white color, I will position it to this exact place. So the next thing I'm going to do to this one is to just copy. So I'm going to copy this particular text. Are you getting it? So just come here, copy, paste. Then we'll go to edit. Are you getting it? So after that, we are going to edit, type burger. So this is a beef burger. So after typing it, then we are going to just position it around here. Position it around. You can shift it down a little bit, increase the size a bit. Then this should be, we are going to bring the beef, we are going to bring it down a bit too, very close. Okay, perfect, perfect. So the next thing we're going to do after that, we are going to our text area, then we have subheading. Let's say add subheading, then we have edit where we put delicious. So we have delicious. Okay, so after having delicious, we go to the font area. Then what kind of a font we can use for that? So let's use a regular brush font. Regular brush font. Because of what? Because it's always in slant and the hierarchy needs to be given to that too. So we want to use a regular brush. So you can see it. That is some of amazing thing about Canva. So Canva is having a lot of features that that make it to go ahead, get ahead of other application. So as it is now, I'm going to increase the size a bit. Let me make it align. Okay. After that, the next thing is to let rearrange. Let it calm down. It will come down a bit. Okay, perfect. Then let it come to the left a bit. Perfect, perfect. So now I'm changing the color to this, to something like, or I can use the color picker, click on plus sign, click on pencil. Then you can see something came up. You can now pick a color from here. So I want to pick that color, just say done. And you can see it has been awarded. Cool. We are progressing. Then the next thing we are going to do is to choose another font. So we want to go here go to the typing area, adding another font. Let's say we type, we have 35%. Okay, 35%. Then we'll go to the font area where we choose chunk 5. So there's a font, PCLIB is having that as a custom too. Let's say chunk 5 font. So I should say that. Very cool. So I've seen that and it has changed. So this time around, I need to be using this notch. The notch is a kind of an arrow that will be moving all our templates. But the funny thing is that if you hold it, I think it moves faster. And we can drag it as well. You can understand it hasn't a dragging, as you can see, around this place. So as it is now, we go to the size, font size, and I'm going to reduce it a bit. Okay, then use the dragging to drag it to center here. Reposition here. So we can now use our nudging to reposition well. So nudging can center it. Very good. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to just have this one copy, paste. So after copy and paste, then I'm going to edit it to what? I'm editing it to off in capital letter. Okay, but you have to delete the previous one off. So I'll position it here directly. So don't worry if there is an automatic grid there. So making it not to properly placed. That's why the notch will allow you to position it well. So after that, why am I doing all these things? I'm following what we call an hierarchy. Getting a hierarchy, talking about giving an importance to a text or an object that need to be obvious. As you can see, the burger is very obvious. Then I want delicious because it's something of exaggeration. Let me say something exaggerating or advertising or that will make it captivating. So I have to give it a yellow color and make it a slant so that it will be noticeable. But it's not as big as I give it a hierarchy too. I give beef burger an hierarchy too. I make it bigger. Then I use a very attractive font. Then the 35%, what does it mean? That's why I make it small. Then the off should be noticeable. That is the essence of all those area. So the next thing we're going to just do is to copy this. So I'm copy this text paste. Then I'm going to edit this one to free delivery. So we have free. You can see right delivery. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is to just reduce the size small. Then after that, go to the color, change it to black. Okay. After that, we go to the spacing between. This is a letter space, this is a line space. Line space is what we're dealing with. That is the space between the two texts. So after that, the next thing we're going to do, everything is okay now. Okay. Then the bold, we don't need to bold it. So everything, this can be around here while we rotate it to one side. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Then you see we're making sign. Now let's go back to the shape. So we want to go to the shape. You can search that here. Let me go to the template element. Then we'll go to the shape. Search. Then you can see variety of shape. Just click one you want. Then you have to after you click it, you crop it to your own desire. Then when you are done, the next thing we're going to do is to drag, come here. Okay, perfect. Or we'll make it to be here. Then we change the color. Which color are we going to use? So I want to use the color picker, then tap pencil, then tap the color from this shirts. Tap the color from here. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So I will increase it a little bit. Oh yeah, increase it here. Increase it here. Okay, okay. So this is okay, right? So now we will now click OK. So after that, the next thing we can do now is to put in our write-up here, and that is the call for delivery. Then we'll put our phone number. Call for delivery. Then we'll put our phone number. That's the last thing we'll do. So just go to the text area as usual. Then you go to the text. While we put our, just say add subheading. Then we are going to delete that. Then add a call for delivery. Then we'll put a comma or we'll put hyphen or semicolon. Then put our phone number +234 7034 660781. Okay, perfect. So now the text, the font we are going to use, let's use a Gracia Indifference because of we used it the last time. Okay, sorry guys. So now we can use a Gracia Indifference. So we'll go to the font area where we have a Gracia indifference. Okay, then let's look at the results. Do we see it? Indifference. I think and if you can't see that, I think I forgot the spelling, but it's something of grazier indifference. So it should be something like the, or I mean it's a glacier indifferent. Glacier, yeah, this is it. So that you won't be searching for it. So now this is cool, right? So we have a glacier indifference. Then we are going to reduce the size. So after this, just go to the font, reduce the size. Then we are going to change the color to white, but we need to bold it as well because it has to do with the address. So I'm position this here. Then after positioning there, we have to space. I want to space it. We're getting it. So spacing the letter alone should be fine. Okay. Then we are going to notch. Notch will allow us to replace it properly. Okay. Then we'll go to the color. Change the color to white. Perfect. So this is how to make any kind of a flyer, whatever the flyer you want to make. Just be creative and you learn how things is being done. The reason why I use a table that is having a particular color to a rack is because many people have been making a design on burger, but I want something unique, something captivating that people will to attract people. That is how to think and will captivate and make them to check more because of the creativity or the ideas. That's the essence of putting that there. Then after that, you can see I follow the hierarchy and I make sure that everything is appropriate. So the reason why is that when we're talking about the hierarchy, you have to make some things. Let's take it for instance, where you want to sell a groundnut, then groundnut is what you are selling, and you are just shouting, "Come and buy groundnut! Oh, I'm selling groundnut." Okay, you say you didn't even mention. You just say, "Come and buy! Oh, it's very sweet. If you buy, I will give you promo 50% off." The question will be, what nonsense is this one saying? What are you selling? You don't even say what you are selling. You are just shouting. You look at that, but having told them that this thing is delicious, and what is delicious from my illustration, beef burger, very obvious. Then the 35% off is already obvious. Free delivery at the left. Then when you look at the bottom, call for delivery, everything was aligned properly. And alignment means you balance from the left and the right. The space there will be accurate. So now, for instance, let me show you something. I'm looking at this bottom something. I discovered that there is not appropriate, it's not balanced. So I can use my notch and my senses to make it balanced. So wow, I have to shift a little bit, then shifting a little bit, very good. And this is okay, right? So you can see everything is aligned. It means you balance the space in between the left and the right. At the end of the day, you see that everything will be uniform and will be amazing. Thanks for watching. I believe one learn something from here. Just save your work directly as a PNG, which is already suggested, and let's view our design and see how it look. Let's view it on our gallery after saving. You have to stay there so that at least you make sure that everything is safe. So let's check it on our gallery. So we go to the Canva and check our work. Then look at it. Very cool, very amazing. Thanks for watching. God bless you.